So yeah. What, you thought this was only a 2 boss fight episode? Huh, joke's on you. It's a 3 boss fight episode. Well, it is time to figure out what's going on with, well, this. Welcome back to Chrono Cross. We saw last time, you can kind of see it at the top here, there's these bluish, reddish, flashing lines at the top. They're connected to a shield, and they also bounce off to the left and to the right. So we are going to head off to these different directions, see what's going on, and see if we can do something about this. So first off, we definitely see enemies. Lots of enemies. You know, I could have sworn there was a gimmick, but maybe I'm on the wrong side. Yep, I'm apparently on the wrong side. So we get to this. We see another teleporter, just like the one that brought us here. And it jumps us all the way over to here, where we see one of those blue lines is indeed going. And then we see this dude. This big, beefy dude. Now, I'm gonna do something real quick, because I like Kyle. And I like having him around, and, you know, he's pretty strong and pretty beefy. And, you know, it'd be nice if he didn't just straight up die. So, hello. No speech from this one, just straight up, I'ma kill you. But a really neat place to fight. So, what we are fighting right now is Gravitor, in it black. Which, you know, now it makes a lot of sense why I said I like Kyle and gave him the black plate, right? Which means Kyle is gonna do a crap ton of damage to him. This is gonna hurt, but at least it's a neutral field. Gosh, this is terrifying. This looks like Black Hole, but gnarlier and more painful. You can see it almost took Chad down, actually, which is worrisome. Hey Kyle, you got any of them cure pluses? Thanks. So, you know, starts out with almost just completely wrecking one of my party members. Like, if that had been Nala, Nala would have been dead. Kyle would not have been dead only because he has the black plate. Do I got anything else? Do I got like a heal? I got another cure plus. Perfect. I just want to get Chad back up to full, so that maybe he can survive another one of those. Provided I can get, you know, the black off the field that's boosting this right now. Provided Chad can hit anything. Are you just gonna focus on him? Dang. I'm mad. Stop. Cease and desist. Look. I literally just got this guy healed back to full and you're like, no, screw you. You suck. And I'm like, really? Cause, that seems a little rude. And Kyle agrees. Kyle thinks you suck. So Kyle's gonna meteor shower you. That's just how it is. That's just how life is. I'm kind of hoping that by getting Kyle throwing white elements at him, that'll take his focus off of Chad and put it onto Kyle. I'm also going to try and attack up with Nala, because I want to take... You're focusing on Chad again, aren't you? Chad's just going to be dead. That's just how it is at this point. I have a feeling this is going to hit and not miss like I'm hoping it will. Because Hellbound I don't think does damage, it just kills. Yeah, see, I'm so done with this guy. You're so dumb and I hate you. I do have a full revival with Kyle, so I'll attack up to that. Would you stop? I am actually already so sick of this guy. I just want him to die. Because this is ridiculous. I came in, I'm like, oh, I need to protect my white in it. And this guy was just like, LOL, no. I'm like, why? Why are you doing this to me? anyway. I knew I was gonna lose everyone anyway. Like, in order to cast stuff. Oh, and now it's not. Why won't you cast any black elements on Kyle? Why won't you target Kyle? At least it does 0 damage, but why are you doing the things you're doing? Like, okay, fine, this targets both of them, but like... Why? Oh gosh, would you stop? Wait. Oh, if this hits, I am so screwed. Oh, wait. That didn't say miss. Wait. Wait. I think the black plate protects against Hell Soul. That's actually beautiful. Okay, well, do this and let you do stuff to me again, because this is a painful summon. And it's a one-person summon or is it a multi-person summon? Because I think Nala's dead. But like, honestly, what was I gonna do? Cast a level 1 element? That was about it. I really should have had Trap Mothership. Nala's not dead. It's a good start. It's a very good start. Speaking of good starts include... no, I'm not gonna... I know it seems dumb, but I'm not gonna revive yet. I'm gonna cure her instead. Because... I plan on using a full revival with Kyle, but I need to be able to attack up to it first. Oh. Oh no. Kyle. Kyle. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's gonna be real annoying. This is less annoying though, because at least it keeps him at full health. See, now I'm glad I have the black plate. Just do it on him again. Yes. Perfect. See, this is what you were supposed to do. You weren't supposed to take out my red init, who never hurt you. Okay, he hit you a couple times, but like, you were attacking him before that. Don't even lie. Alright, attack up with Nala. One more. See if I can get any attacks in with Kyle. Nice. Got one in. Nala's gonna die. Gosh dang. I just want to get Kyle up enough to do this, but I don't actually think I have a panacea. Yeah, Nala straight up died. Hey Kyle. Oh no, I actually need to get Kyle up. I need my full revive. Come on. Come on. Kyle. Why is this not here? Please hit. No. Kyle. Oh, it's low. It's so low. Alright, well, at least I know this heals Kyle. Like, this is literally the only good thing about this, is that he heals Kyle. And I'm pretty sure Kyle can stand up to a physical barrage. So, like, it's not the end of the world, but I've got to go up, like, 1 or 2 more element levels. Hit. Thank you. This should be enough. Full revival's there. Perfect. Full revival on Chad. Have Chad cast revive on Nala. Have Nala cast Gnawflower. Revive Nala. Have Nala cast Gnaw. Should I? I should probably heal all first. Have Nala. It's just herself, but heal all anyway. We'll worry about stuff later. This guy looks like he's going to die soon, and at least I've taken all of his black elements off the field. Yeah, sure, whatever. I wasn't gonna Are you just gonna put that on everyone? Okay. Seriously? Why do you get to cast 3 elements in a row, but my characters can't, huh? You know what? Screw you. I don't need that. Yes. Hey, Nala. Want to do me a favor? bump 1. We're going to use a different tech skill instead. We're going to use Null Star. Drop a giant star straight on his head. See how he likes that. I know my magic's down, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to use it. Still does 143 damage. So I'm not terribly concerned, especially since that ended the fight. And he kind of goes away. You notice I think it's the same death animation as the Truminator we faced in Fort Dragonia. We have defeated the Tarasoid. So yeah, he wrecks your crap, I think would be an accurate way to describe that battle. But everybody was alive at the end, and that's what matters. With that, that crystal gets destroyed, and we see this beam coming out of the mountain vanishes. So that is 1 beam down. We notice it vanishes there too. So there's 1 beam that is no longer keeping that door locked. And we head back. Back on the warp plate. Whoo boy. Oh man, this is just... That was a fight. That was a fight, man. I don't even know how to characterize that. I wish I had more revives. I shouldn't have waited so long to revive Chad. Gosh dang. But you know what? We made it back. We all lived through that battle, and that's the important part. Alright, so with 1 side down, we now have this other side to explore on the right here. Ah, yes, this is the gimmick. Hello. Welcome to Wind. You can't run if there's wind. So what you try and do is stand between these things so you don't get blown off the edge, but you might get blown into enemies, you know? Fun times. So my advice is just try and stick to the middle, sprint as much as you can. You saw what I did. I didn't actually run into anything. Those little, I'm trying to think what they're called. Those little outcroppings, it's definitely not the word I wanted, but those little outcroppings will keep you a little bit protected, at least. You'll notice this one looks pretty similar to the other guy we fought, except a little different color scheme. So, for reasons, I will be doing this. Not that, just this. I'm hoping to do this without having to full-on, stick a plate on someone. We'll see. We shall see. Anyway. Luxator. White in it. Let's do this. In similar fashion to the Truminator, Gravitor, the other dolls we fought, it hits like a truck. It'll probably target people you don't want it to target, and then you'll be sad. And that's just how life goes. Yeah, so I think first things first, I'm gonna try and get Nala up to her level 7. And then bump with Chad. Go over to Nala and cast Nullflower. I think first things first is get some magical defense here. Because that's going to be super useful to have if this thing starts casting elements. Yeah. The other thing I could have tried to do in that last battle, I guess, was get Kyle up and doing Saints, but honestly, in these you don't necessarily need the summons as much. Are they going to hurt a lot? Yeah. Alright, so basically what I did was just completely it counteracted it. Nala's dead. Kyle's thankfully up high enough that he's got the full revival ready to cast. So I'll be able to do that, and then do some healing with whomever. Yeah, she couldn't have survived that no matter what. So let's get Kyle up. Element. He is going to full revive on Nala, and then I think my first order of business is to cast a black element. Because I do not want this thing to unicorn on me. Unicorn being the 7th level summon. So like Mothership is the 7th level summon that technically we could trap from the other guy, but I totally forgot about it. Unicorn is the level 7 for the white in it. Alright, Nala is as high as she's gonna be healing-wise. Let's see. Nope, we'll just keep... No, actually, yes. Let me just gravity blow. Do that. I'm gonna take advantage of the fact that there's a magnify on the field. And see if I can't wreck some crap. Of course it's meteor showering. I really just should get a diminish and start wailing on it with Kyle. Because Nala might die again. Never mind. Yeah, so basically with Kyle, I don't have a lot of black elements on him because he's, you know, a white in it. This is such a good element. I don't blame it for using it, but I hate it. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna hit it a lot. Like a lot. And, wait. What do you have up here? You have a diminish. But you also have a free fall. I'm gonna take advantage of this free fall. Thank you for your business. Please die. 492 damage. There we go. Getting some good hits in. It's low. Perfect. At least I think it's low. I think that was not a sag. I thought that was a sag. I am sad now. Alright, Kyle's basically at this point just beating it up. Photon Ray. Okay. On Nala, I think she'll be okay. Perfect. That one's a low. That's low and everyone has Prism Mail, so it should do minimum amounts of damage. With exception of Chad, apparently. It should do 0 to Kyle, though. 2. Interesting. If it did 0 to Nala, I would have thought it would have done 0 to Kyle. I'm not casting Saints. I'm not casting Saints. The temptation is high, but I am not casting Saints. I'm going to cast Inferno instead. I was like, oh, a summon. Then I'm like, wait, that's going to heal it for like 2,000. At least 1,000, if not 2,000. That's just a bad idea. And see, it's low. Now it actually is low. Now I can actually be happy. Let me actually go over to Chad since I've got a red on the field and I've got mystery menu up and ready to go. We'll get his tech skill put to use here. Cook up this giant doll monster thing. Do a nice chunk of damage there. Attack up with Nala. And get an all-star put on the field again. Who knows? Maybe this will be the one to kill 2 bosses in a row, because that would be great, and I would love it. 287. Not bad, not bad. It did. I love this. Thank you, Nala. It's 2 bosses in a row we took down by Null Star. Again, same death animation. Nothing really exciting. Yeah, so we just took down 2 bosses in quick succession. Very similar to in Fort Dragonia, how we were just fighting bosses left and right. That's kind of what you do here. And look at that. We also got an Ultranova, if we didn't have one already, which we do. And that crystal gets destroyed. Moving this light beam as well. Which means we are... This force field goes away. The beams to the door vanish. We're probably going to be free to go forward when we get back. We just have to go through the shifting winds first. So... More proof, just because you beat the boss doesn't mean everything gets easier. We teleport leap, because that makes total sense. And back on the windy bridge. Yep, just because you beat the boss doesn't mean everything gets easier. Nope. You can mostly avoid fights by just walking in the opposite direction of the wind. It's not that bad, and then once you're out past there, you're, free of everything except for this one rogue enemy. So, with that, if you have not saved at this point, save. Do it. I mean, I'm not your mom. I can't tell you what to do, but save. Do it. I am saving. I really should have saved after Gravitor, just in case I died with Luxator. But honestly, Gravitor hurt a lot more than Luxator did. It did more hurty things. Anyway, now these doors are open and we are allowed to go forward. So we move on further into this. We see a blue orb floating in the middle. See steps. And like a little place that we can just like stand out over everything and look. Oh, that's so nice. But really there's nothing in here except for this blue orb, which, let's be honest, we've seen things like this before. So yeah. What, you thought this was only a 2-boss fight episode? Huh, joke's on you. It's a 3-boss fight episode. Disrespecting the origins of life. Mother Sea suffers. You must pay the price. And we're sucked into the orb. So the only two we fight that are not in orbs are Gravitor and Luxator, the black and white in it. They also look different. I believe all of the... I have to remember. I don't even remember what the other 3 look like, but I think the red, yellow, and green in it look like Aquator here. And not like the Truminator, Gravitor, or Luxator. So it buffs itself a lot. Oh no. Vigora is a very, very good one to have. But, I'm scared. I should have put the blue plate on Chad. But here I am, not putting the blue plate on Chad, because I'm dumb. I'm also gonna just, like, do this real quick. Oh, no, of course he did. At least he's attacking physically, but he's probably gonna take Nala down, to be honest. Because that's what Vigora does. So first off, I'm going to cast anything that is not blue. I need to get that field cleared, because that is going to, if he casts a blue summon, that will absolutely murder Chad. Do a couple bumps there. Let me... Yeah, why not? Let's recover all. Does anybody but Nala need it? No. Am I doing it anyway? Yes, because I have a ton of recoveralls. I have so many. If he comes at her physically again, she's gonna die. That's just kind of how life is at this point. But at least I got a neutral field for a Mega Blue. That's probably gonna kill Chad. I am shocked that didn't. Kyle, what does your Holy Healing do? All allies. You know what? Yes. Chad is down super low, so it would take multiple, like, recoveralls and everything. I think this is a good time to use this. Get that all taken care of. Attack up with Nala. I think my goal here is just going to be to start getting red on the field. I think that is my best bet right now. Which means also attacking up with Chad. He's going to do things like Deluge, which are going to hurt a lot because I was dumb. And did not think to protect my red Init character who is about to die. This probably does more than 300 damage to him. How are you still standing? Chad, you beautiful, beautiful soul. I don't understand how you're still standing, but I appreciate it and I appreciate you. Gosh dang. Nala. Heal all +2. I was gonna say, I need the highest heal everyone you've got. Oh boy. Okay. Chad needs to attack up. This is what needs to happen. Okay. That I can take. I was really scared for a second. Crap. Chad needs to attack up. I think I laid this plan out correctly. I don't remember for sure if I did. So we're about to see. Specifically, I need Chad to get up to level 8. Oh, No. Don't you dare cast a summon on me. You give me a chance to fix this right now. Okay. Magma Bomb instantly. Now, here's the thing. I don't remember if I set this up correctly, but I think I did. Which means somewhere I should have a red field. I put both the red field and the green field on Kyle because I knew there was no way I was going to be using... I didn't have a white field yet, and I knew there was no way I was going to be using stuff. So I set myself up perfectly to just salamander this guy. When you get the field elements, like the red and the green pretty early on, like, well, the red at least is pretty early on, you should take advantage of those for later fights, especially once you start hitting, you know, this guy. This guy packs a punch. And, you know, 1,485 damage is probably going to end the fight, let's be honest. And he just kind of, like, explodes into shards. It's like he froze and then exploded. It's a little crazy there. Anyway, now that that's over, get to our victory screen. Reached a new growth level. Go through all this. What spoils did we get? Elements used. We've got Bluefield as a spoil. I want to point out something. You remember what I mentioned about using summons to kill enemies to get shiny materials? That does not apply to bosses. I learned this just, you know, earlier when we used Genie, I think it was, to kill a boss. So, keep in mind, your best bet for getting shiny stuff is still just going to be farming. Yellow, red, green, blue, black, white. Remember that. So, that order was, and I'm trying to see if I have it written down as well. Write it down if you haven't. Yep, yellow, red, green, blue, black, white. This is important. Do not use, or do not forget this. Do not forget this. I'm gonna first heal up. Again, remember the order. I'm going to also, let's see, use elements. First of all, let's medicine Chad. Second of all, I'm gonna allocate an element that I've pretty much kept out of battles that I've shown you guys. And Kyle's got the slot to do it. We're gonna stick the Chrono Cross on. And I'm also going to do some quick element allocations to fill in some of the blank spaces you see on the screen for all my characters, and then we'll step through that teleporter and see what awaits us. Alright, it is time for us to move on up and move on in. This teleporter has appeared, and we are able to go up. We fly up this tunnel in ghostly form, kind of similar to how we flew up at Fort Dragonia. And we arrive up here with a gate in front of us. We step on here and the gate lowers. And we come to a set of steps. Arg. Help. Stop it. Kill me. Welcome. Welcome, humans. Those who know the torment and joy of creation know also the pleasure and pain of destruction. Therefore, all that pass through here must be prepared to share the burden that I carry. They nod to each other and crest the steps. We see something floating here in the middle. But that is something to explore next time. So I'll see you then.